Hello everyone, you're welcome back again. We are going to solve for the value of m from this radical equation. And the given equation is what? Square root into m, square root of m, square root of m is equal to 2. To solve for the value of m from this equation, the first thing we need to do is to delete this first square root that cover the whole expression. And to do that, we are going to square both sides of the equation. So we square the left hand side and also we square the right hand side. The reason we are squaring both sides is because so that this square can eliminate the square root. So we are going to have this square is going to cancel the first square root. We are left with what? M into what? Square root of m square root of m. So everything will be equal to 2 raised to the power of 2 imply 2 multiplied by 2, which is going to give us 4. Now, the next thing we're going to do, if you look at the left hand side, we still have 2 square roots. So we need to eliminate them by square both sides of the equation. So we square the left hand side also, then we square the right hand side also. The idea we are squaring the right hand side is because when you do one thing to one side of the equation, you must do it to the second side of the equation. So that, and remember, this m is multiplying the square root. So the square is going to affect m and the square root. So m to power 2 is the same as what? M square, then multiply by the square is going to cancel the square root. We are going to left with what? M then square root of m. So everything will be equal to 4 raised to the power of 2 imply 4 multiplied by 4, which is going to give us 16. So the next step we are going to do, we have m to power 2 multiplying m root m. So we can multiply these two together. So m to power 2 multiplied by m is going to give us m to the power of 3, then square root of m, which is equal to 16. Now the next step is to still eliminate the square root by square both sides of the equation again. So we square the left hand side, also we square the right hand side, so that this square is going to affect m to power 3 and also the square is going to affect square root of m. So m to power 3 square is the same as what? M, then 3 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 6. Then multiply by the square is going to cancel the square root. We are left with just m, which is equal to 16 square imply 16 multiplied by 16, which is going to give us 256. So the next step is to multiply these two together. We call multiplication property of indices. Since the bases are the same, we just write one of the base, then we add the power. This m is to power 1. 6 plus 1 is going to give us 7. Then everything will be equal to what? 256. Now remember, we are looking for the value of m. And the left hand side here, we have m to power 7. So how are we going to do to delete this 7? By raise both sides by the inverse of 7. Remember, when we have x, inverse of x is the same as 1 over x. So therefore, inverse of 7 here is the same as 1 over 7. So we're going to have m to power 7 raised to the power of 1 over 7, which is equal to 256 raised to the power of 1 over 7. So that this 7 is going to cancel the 7. M to power 1 is the same as m, which is equal to, if you press this quantity in calculator, it's going to give us 2.208 approximately. And here is the value approximately. And here is the value of m that satisfies this radical equation. If you want to test and make sure that your answer is correct, you can plug this value in place of m. Anywhere you see m in this equation, remember our initial equation is this equal to 2. Just ignore the square, plug in this value of m into this radical, then you are going to see that the right hand side is going to be the same as the left hand side. Thank you for watching, and please follow us for more video like this. Thanks.